Storytime. Hey, today I'm migrating again. This time I'm walking. I got my pack on my back, but we're gonna read some. Oh, it's a little cold. We're gonna read some stories about animals that walk today with our migration. So I'll see you inside. Let's go. Welcome once again to Storytime. I, of course, am Miss Hannah, and we are talking about migration again. This is our second week of migration. Now, remember, there are three types of animals that we're talking about. Animals that fly, animals that walk, and animals that swim. This week, we're talking about animals that walk. Now, when we talk about migration means a great big long trip. When we talk about animals that walk, most of them don't go from north to south or are weather related. Most of them are wet and dry season related. That's how they work. So we're going to read some books about them. Our first book is called It's a Baby Wildebeest. And wildebeest are one of the main animals that migrate, especially in Africa. They're in the Serengeti. This is by Kelly Doudna. Now let's read the story. Here are some facts about a wildebeest. Their baby name is a calf. There is one in the litter, which means they have one baby at a time. Because like puppies and rabbits have like 7 babies at a time. Humans and wildebeests only have one usually. Their weight at birth is 25 to 35 pounds. That's probably how much some of you weigh. But you're bigger than a fresh baby. When they're an adult, they weigh 300 to 600 pounds. That's heavy, isn't it? So isn't that fun? All right, here we go. About 1.5 million wildebeest calves are born each year. They are born within a 3-week period. They usually happen in January, February, and March. The baby wildebeest, aren't they cute? Mother wildebeest give birth in the middle of the herd. Wildebeest calves can stand and run 3 to 7 minutes after they are born. Could you stand and run 3 to 5 minutes after you were born? Were you able to do that? I wasn't. And my little girl was not. My baby wasn't. A wildebeest calf is active more quickly than any other mammal baby. Calves nurse until they are 4 to 9 months old. Wildebeests are herbivores. They eat short grasses on the plains and in open woodlands. Short grasses. Lions, cheetahs, and hyenas prey upon wildebeests. Crocodiles prey on wildebeests as they cross rivers. There's a crocodile. They got to be extra careful. New is another name for wildebeest. This name sounds like a noise that wildebeest make. No! No! Can you make that noise? No! Wildebeest also snort loudly and moan. They're fun animals. More than 1 million wildebeest move from areas with greener grass every May or June. This is the largest migration of any animal. This is the most. This is not the longest distance, but this is the most animals to move. 1 million. Can you imagine 1 million animals moving? That's so many. Calves stay with their mothers until new calves are born. Then older calves leave the family group. The whole herd of wildebeest drink 660,430 gallons of water each day. That's enough to fill 5 Olympic-sized swimming pools. The end. I got a fun activity for us to do. Let's go over to our activity spot. Welcome to our activity corner. Now, I looked up and down for different rhymes and poems and finger plays with some of these animals that walk, but there weren't hardly any. So I thought I'd have a fun activity for you. We're going to imagine and pretend that we're some of these animals. Can you do it with me? All right, so let's start with some deer. Can you pretend to be deer? Can you give me some deer antlers? We're going to pretend to be a deer. Oh, look. Good job. You are a great deer. All right, let's pretend to be a wildebeest. Let's go. And they all run so fast, and they all make the new sound. You remember we read about the new sound? They go, no, no. Good job. All right, let's pretend to be a zebra. Now, this may sound crazy to you, but zebras bark like dogs. So can you pretend to be a zebra? We're going to run like a zebra. We're going to... Good job. You guys are so good at pretending and imagining. All right. Did you know that elephants migrate? They totally do. So can you give me some big elephant ears? Give me some big elephant ears for a minute. I'm going to use my arms here to make elephant ears. And can you give me a... Good job. Now let's make a trunk. Can you give me an elephant sound now? Ready? Oh, fantastic. You guys are so good at imagining and pretending to be animals with me. Do you guys want to go read another story? Let's go do it. Wasn't that a fun activity? Now, I have another book. There are lots of other animals that migrate and walk. Now, I have a funny book about a couple animals. So this is not about migration, but it's about a couple animals that do migrate. And it's a funny, funny book. But I need some help with this one. So, Tallia, would you come help me? This is Tallia. She's 5, and she's my daughter. She's going to help me read this book. This is Z is for Moose by Kelly Bingham. Now, Tallia is going to read the big part of the book, and I'm going to do all the characters. Okay? Here we go.
A is for apple. B is for ball. C is for cat. D is for
Mouse! Moose! No! Moose does not start with a D. You are on the wrong page. Oh, sorry.
E is for elephant.
Look out!
F is for fox. G is for glove. H is for...
Is it my turn yet? No. No. Now move. You're on the wrong page. Can you see Moose? Is he getting in the way? Ready? Here we go.
I is for ice cream.
No! 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 No!
J is for can.
What's that?
Jar.
No! 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 No!
K is for kangaroo.
No? Mommy, who is this?
L is for lollipop.
Here it comes!
M is for mouse.
What? Wait, no! I was supposed to be Moose, not M!
N is for eagle.
I'm sorry, we decided to go with mouse this time. sis. Don't you?
R is for ring.
Mouse!
S is for snake.
Mouse! Stop it.
T is for truck.
You can't get to it. You can't get to it. You can't get to it.
U is for umbrella. V is for violin. U is for whale. X is for xylophone.
A moose?
Y is for yo-yo.
You can be in the boat. I can't! It's too late! Almost left to sea! Now come on.
Z is for zebra.
Friend moose. The end.
Oh, I see something. Hey, what do you see?
Can we do it again? Yes, Moose, we can do it again. The end. Such a silly book. Moose and zebras both migrate. They live in 2 different continents, but they both migrate. Now, we're going to go do the big word of the month, and then I've got a fun craft for you. We'll be back in a minute. Our big word for the month is migration, and that means a great big long trip. So, since we're talking about animals that walk today, let's walk. Let's march like we're walking today for our big word. Can you do it with me 3 times? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Migration. A great big long trip. Let's do it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Migration. A great big long trip. Ready? This time I'm going to walk around. Okay, you want to do it with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Migration. A great big long trip. Did you walk around? You did? Great. Now, I've got a fun craft for you. You want to go see it? Let's go see it. And we're back at the craft spot. Now, a fun craft that you can do is antlers. These are my kids, and they made their own antlers. They are just made simply by doing hands and then making a headband for yourself. So you can make your own antlers. Thank you for joining us at Storytime. Join us next time when we talk about animals that swim. We'll see you then. Bye. You guys wave.